Hallelujah. Thank you for joining me today on the Time of Relief. As I promised in the last episode, I'll be presenting some female ministers of the gospel in the New Testament. Pastors, evangelists, apostles, prophets, and teachers. First, let me address the question, where are the pastors in the New Testament? Yes, where are the pastors in the New Testament? You'll be surprised to discover the word pastor do not appear in the New Testament, but the word pastors appears only once. On the contrary, we have the words shepherds, elders, overseers, deacons, servants, and ministers used to describe the pastoral office. 2. Let me also correct one wrong perception in the Christian ministry paramount amongst us today in regards of the office of deacon. Unlike today in the New Testament church, deacon is not a church official of lesser rank than a pastor. Whom we now call pastor was called deacon in the New Testament church. Serving as a junior minister, we call branch pastor under a bishop or overseer. They all have the same qualifications. While a bishop or overseer is the pastor of pastors or deacons, the eldership office, on the other hand, is a function of natural age, spiritual maturity, wealth of spiritual experience, and calling. Eldership is an ancient order imported from Judaism into Christianity. The Christian elders are the first recognized church officials after the apostles. Even the presumed origin of the office of deacon, Acts chapter 6, attests to the fact that the New Testament deacons are whom we now call pastors. Stephen, Philip, and the other 5 were appointed shepherds or deacons, pastors to oversee the daily affairs of the Gentile church. The word "look ye" in verse 3 of Acts chapter 6 of King James translation of the Bible is the same word translated overseer or bishop elsewhere. Paul, speaking of himself and Apollos, said, God had made us able deacons of the New Testament. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verses 5 to 6. The Lord also said, he that will be the greatest among you should be the deacon of all. The Greek word diakonos is translated majorly as servant or minister in the New Testament. Is a general term for all the holders of the fivefold ministry, obscuring the fact that Sister Phebe, a servant, minister or deacon of the Church of God in Centuria, was at least the pastor of that church. Romans chapter 16 verse 1, Timothy, a deacon, a bishop. 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 2, Paul, a deacon and apostle, Ephesians chapter 3 verse 7 and Colossians chapter 23 verse 25. Tychicus, a deacon, a minister, likely a teacher of the word. Epaphras, Paul's comrade, Colossians chapter 1 verse 7, also a deacon, all male ministers of the gospel. I see no reason why Sister Phebe, a female minister, would be different. Romans chapter 16 also mentioned Priscilla, another prominent female pastor teacher in the New Testament. Join me again next episode as we look into the ministry of this New Testament female minister.